What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Proxylyptic, and we are back with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Masochist Challenge. Now, of course, I am accepting free packs, so we have one of those to open right at the start of the stream today. This time I went ahead and just left it here until I could get everything set up, so we can maybe get some good monsters for ourselves starting off. Obviously, any of the like 3K2 tributes have playability, so those would be cool. That's not one of them. That specifically requires a Light Sworn. We have this one, and we stopped playing it. Nope. This could come up. Yeah, this could actually come up, I think. I don't know for sure, but it could come up. I mean, we could technically use this. I just don't know if it does anything. Yeah, not much of anything, unfortunately. Okay. But hey, you know, it's a free pack. The Ragnarok card could come up later if we start playing more specific types. We get a second one. I don't think a Raid Raptor card is going to be helpful at all, though. I'm spilling water everywhere. We don't have enough fish monsters to do anything with that. Again, not enough fish, I don't think. I mean, there's almost something there, right? And that's too specific to ice barriers. Okay. So not anything particularly helpful, but we do have some legacy packs to open, I think. I don't remember for sure. Yes, we have 3. And what that came from, I made sure to save it. I loaded it up once off stream, just to do dailies, basically, because I want to have gems. And then this, that's the old one that happened on stream. But this one, oh, I can't play it. I needed to save it, I guess? Or did I save it? I don't remember. If I saved it, that one was the one when I was able to get out of the dailies. Yeah. Okay, cool. I saved it so we could show it off real quick. If I remember correctly anyway, this was an actual game. Like there was more to it. It's funny, for as much as I talk about this card, spoiler, I don't think it actually comes up in this duel. But basically, they were on Exodia, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if I actually saw the Exodia cards, but they just kept drawing cards. And I got to do something super funny. We'll go ahead and speed it up. So obviously I can't do much turn 1. And then I got rid of the field spell, but they just drew pseudo space and used it again. But that's only during that turn. They don't get to keep it. I go up and do an XZ, summon miss, do some damage. And I sent the Wild Tornado, even though I figured it's not going to come up, because he already banished for pseudo space. But then it came up with that, because I thought maybe if he didn't have all the cards necessary, I could stop the bamboo drawing right there, because I've seen this draw engine before. And then this is where it gets funny, and it's why I won. I drew Thessalos off of the whatever the fuck that card is named. Dark World Dealings, that's what it was. And I got to discard his Exodia head. So yeah, that actually worked out really well for me. And then they had nothing. So Thessalos winning the game, super nice. No good cards came out of it though. Like the master pack, that is. There we go. Discard one monster card from your hand to the graveyard. Return one of your monsters destroyed sent to your graveyard to start battle during this turn to your hand. Nope. That's too slow even by this deck standards, I think. Well, that's not any good. What the fuck is this card? If it's sent from your deck to the graveyard by an effect of a card controlled by your opponent, unite your graveyard cards and your own deck, shuffle them and form a new deck. This is some old wording right here is what this is. It should just say shuffle the cards in your graveyard into your deck. Instead it's like form a new deck. That's great. I do love old cards when they didn't know how to word anything. Let's see. Destroys, you can place it on top of their deck. That's very niche if it would ever come up at all. It's tough because we actually can draw stuff that's good going first, but often I find it's just better to get the extra draw for us right now. We just don't have enough of anything to do. I mean, I'll take a draw. No? Okay. Set. Could this be another Masochist challenge player? Set. Wait, is this self-TK? I mean, I'll take a self-TK win, but it's just got a little more customization than I would expect for a self-TK. Goki Bear Hug is in here with Goki Face Turn. Oh no, I think maybe this is a Masochist player. And they're using this, even though it burns them, as like a trying to draw into their good stuff, I think. Okay, that's a lot of back row. A lot of back row. What does this do again? Nothing right now, other than... Yeah, that's not worth it. I just summon you. And I attack over the head bat. He probably has more Gokis, I would imagine. Fiendish Chain. Okay. It's a rare. It's a good card to have if you are doing a Masochist. Like, I mean, overall, the stuff that I've seen is not bad. Because, you know, I think this is a free normal summon, right? No, that's Scorpio. But, I mean, face turn. You know, if you have like Headbat on field and that engrave off of that, you get to summon it and lower the attack of something. Not bad. Grand Mole. That's a pretty good card to have for this. Kind of wastes a Fiendish Chain if he attacks me, but Oh, Smashing Ground. Okay. Grand Mole is kind of tough because it kind of works against what we want to do, which is get monsters in the grave for Hydralander. It needs to be 5. Oh? What's he linking into? He keeps getting a bad connection signal. I actually really hope that doesn't happen because this is like a real game for us. Codebreaker, Virus, Swordsman. Let's see. During the end phase, if this card's in the graveyard because it's destroyed while in your possession by an opponent's card sent there, you can special summon this card. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. He does have her Scorpio. Okay, I'm going to take 2,300. I'm wondering if I stall with Pashul. I just need ways to get more monsters in grave, honestly. Or even a rank 4 could beat this, but... yeah, I think I go Pashul. Because it can't be destroyed by battle. And then I contribute for Bergamot, destroy it, it'll come back, but it still doesn't break over it, and that has me with 2 monsters in grave, 3 if they get over Bergamot. I have this, which isn't bad if I can get into something like Bergamot. Yeah, because I can basically make their attack 0, so that's good. They have a lot of Gokis. I mean, Headbat, Face Turn, Bear Hug, Suprex, and Rescorpio. And this is a warrior. So if they've got like that power low, that's pretty bad for me. Because that thing's unaffected. Can't I, yeah. Yeah, this guy, he's generic. The rest aren't. I've played a lot of Goki before. Yeah, this guy would be a problem for me, because I don't know that I could stall long enough to get Hydralander out. Okay, linking up again. That could be bad for me. I think their deck is just a lot better than mine, honestly. They've got a lot of good stuff. Smashing Ground's crazy. But they made Reaper-Docus. How does that help them? They have another Goki card to search, is what they have. But it's another Scorpio. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. This is where my Starry Dragon cycle would have been really good to have, actually. Because it returns to the extra deck instead. So, like, it would have avoided anything with this. They're down, like, 2 resources they spent. I still don't know if Reaper-Docus was a good play. Because they gave up a lot for that. Linking again. Into what? It would be a link 3? No, another Swordbreaker. They're just doing stuff, right? they get to search again. God, they got a lot of Goki cards. Bear Hug. Okay. So Scorpio Bear Hug is what's in hand. I can handle both of those. Okay, I'm gonna take 1,000. Scale Bomber. Scale Bomber's good in the right scenario. It's just not this one. Scale Bomber's like something I can do once I'm a bit more safe. Just in case that's like Imperm or something. Because they do have some pretty decent staples. Okay, so that's 1,300 damage and that's destroyed. He can summon it back, but that means he won't be able to normal summon Scorpio, which Scorpio can't break over it anyway. Yeah, that's 2,300. Bear Hug is a 2 tribute, isn't he? No, he's just a 1 tribute. Bear Hug actually does break it. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't know that I actually have an answer past that, just because or he doesn't do the obvious play. Are we gonna see another Link? Yeah, Smashing Ground, that's pretty bad. I mean, I don't lose, but that's pretty bad. I don't know that I can stall long enough to get Hydrolander online currently. If I drew Misk could get me to Hydrolander. What else could do it? He's a light, so even if I drew Dark Nails, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's pretty bad. He's just got really good cards. You know, 2 Smashing Ground. We didn't see Compulse, but that would have been good. Venus Chain. What are we seeing here? And he has gotten a lot of these Goki cards too. I'd be surprised if he doesn't have 1 Goki Link out of all this, but... Alright, what are you linking up into? Another Codebreaker. So you got another Goki search? That's the only reason you'd be doing that. So we're Scorpio, Bear Hug in hand. Now we know 3 of the cards in hand. Because one's Goki Cage Match. It's just gotta be deck thinning, right? At this point, I mean, he's making weird plays. Maybe it's literally just deck thinning. Maybe he's got like a blowout card he's trying to find. I don't know if I can stall long enough. It's just the problem right now. I don't care about the cage match, I don't think. Because Gokis have to destroy monsters by battle. And then even when he gets activated, it's the end of the battle phase. So I won't die that turn. Anyway. I really need Misk, I think. This doesn't do anything. If I had another Yang Zing, it would be great. If I'm lucky, he summons something smaller and hoping to just go for bigger damage, he attacks with it first. 2,000 defense is a lot, but... If I can just get Hydrolander online, we have a chance of winning this. And I think if we win this, we might rank up into silver. And if we rank up into silver, we get the 10 packs. So Here's hoping. Okay, Suprax can summon Bear Hug. He has yeah, another Suprax. Yeah, it's pretty bad for me. Because, I mean, that's what... If he doesn't throw, I mean... and he has 2 cover ace. And he got both of them. Yeah, he was just meant to win this duel, I think. Unless he throws hard here. He's got game, I think. Yeah. I wait just in case, like, he links again. But will he link again? Honestly, you know, I think with us having Hydrolander, the best thing we could get is like some flip destroy kind of cards like Maneater Bug. Cards that help stall while getting monsters in grave. I think that's what we need. Now, honestly, for us, a card like that Popper Up would be good. If we have Hydrolander in hands and cards. God, he has 2 more searches. At this point, I don't know if he's a Masochist player or just playing really bad Goki. Or maybe he's like playing his own version of Masochist, kind of like I'm doing, where he got to start with a pack. I don't know what's going on here. It's a weird deck in that, like, it has synergies with and a lot of cards of a specific type, but also random stuff. Okay, he's making it what? Zombie. Okay, well that's just for fun, I guess, so... Please attack with... okay. Okay. Misk off the top. Misk off the top. Because otherwise, I think I have to do a weird play. I think if I don't draw Misk, what I have to do is summon this one, crash into the Codebreaker to summon Hydrolander main phase 2. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Kind of sucks, but it does keep me in the game. And I have to go ahead and use its effect. I think... I don't even know that I destroyed that one. I just need to get rid of potential link fodder. Free 500 life points, sure. We don't see him often enough. He's such a good card for this type of deck. Like, when you have Hydrolander in hand, this is so good. The funny thing about Hydrolander is even if we have multiple of him, though, it's kind of hard to justify playing multiple because you can turn off your own Hydrolander. So... Iron Claw. Okay. Man, somehow we are still in this game. Sets 1. God, if he has a third Smashing Ground, I am finished. I mean, this is a quick effect, so I can destroy that, at least, but... if he has any kind of other spell removal, I am just finished, I think. Okay. We got it. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know if they disconnected there or what, but... And that is indeed silver. So we get a big pack opening here. A big one, big one. Could really actually change everything. Alright, it is still just the Master Pack, though. But we're opening 10. That's a lot of hollows. Question is, will they be anything good? What do we got here? Armageddon Knight could be good for us. With the Hydrolander strat, that's pretty good. That's Horus stuff. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon a token. That could be playable for tributes. That's Earth Machine. Ignites. That's probably too niche. Not a lot of things actually have 0 defense. Ciphers and Poltergeist. Armageddon Knight's really good though. Let's see. Was this the card they just used? No, this specifically requires Hippo. Ooh, that's tough to say. The second part doesn't matter, but if we could potentially slow down some of these more powerful decks... Because, like, for example, even something really strong like Branded could be really screwed over by that. I think that's one to, like, bookmark for whenever we're facing stronger decks. Well, that is Mech Boards. If we have links, this is pretty good to have. Something to remember, anyway. I think that's probably another one to bookmark. Okay, Acid Trap Hole is maybe playable. We're still in the smaller ranks where, like, people will set cards more often. That specifically requires Dynamorphias. If 3 or more cards are in the same column, you can special summon this from your hand. And if this is special summon, destroy all other cards in this card's column. Neither player can use the unused zones in this card's column. That's fine. I think this is playable. Because if they summon set, and I draw, I can set summon this. I give up whatever I set, but I don't think that's a big deal. So that's pretty good. You have to control a magical musket for that, so that's not good. Maybe playable just because it's 1800 attack. Also, the Iron Dragon is useful because it's a level 4 as well. Ooh, there's interesting things here. 2100 defense is just good, and for the Tribute of a Dragon, it's 2. Huh. I don't think that's worth playing, but that's Kwakimeru. That requires Predaplant counters, Cyber Angel Rituals. But this card, you can activate one of these effects. Start a face-up monster you control and this card. Banish both to draw 2. Both this card and 1 card from your hand to place a graveyard card on the top of your deck. Hydrolander Recurrence, potentially. I think he sees play. I think this may see play just to, if we open Hydrolander, this helps get it online. And I think our deck kind of needs to be Hydrolander Turbo. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Desperado could, in theory, be live now. Oh, that's a tough one to say whether that's worth playing. This is playable. Detach, target one other face up on the field, change the face down. So it's a book. Okay. And it's a quick effect if it has green layer, but we don't. So it's just, it's not bad, right? And it's generic, so we could play it. Let's make a Phantom Beast specific. We do have a lot of them, actually. We just don't have anything we can do with them. They could be decent tribute, I guess, but that's about it. Testina monsters? Okay. Okay, there's big upgrades in here, though. Like, there are really good cards. That's an Ultra. Oh, okay. I've got to look at a lot of these ones. Generic monster right here. That's good. Okay, we won't have any searches for it. I mean, it's just our strongest, like, base attack rank 4, which is still definitely worth playing. One non-link monster in an extra monster zone. Huh. I mean, there's scenarios where that could come up, so. Morphage stuff. That's probably not worth playing. 2 or more monsters with the same type. Technically summonable, so it probably makes the cut. Ralten's a crazy card if you can get it online. That's Metal Foe specific. 4 level 9 monsters. Okay, we can't do anything with that. We don't have Gusto tuners, I don't think. We don't have the other parts of that, I don't think. A Shattered Colors. Okay, this is a cool card, by the way, just theming and design, but if Vicious Astrolabe is on the field, target card on the field is destroyed. Then if the destroyed card's original name was Vicious Astrolabe, you can special summon one of your banished pieces of Starfrost, or if it was not, you can make one Vicious Astrolabe you control, gain 1500 attack. If we ever drew it, that'd be cool. Technically, we can do this, actually. Because we have a Yangtze. But we just don't have a Synchro to make, I don't think. That doesn't do anything. You know, this could come up later. A little mini Floodgate against stronger decks may be a big deal. What is this? Do we have any level 5 or higher lights in our deck? I don't even know if we'd have a way to special summon it, but maybe. That's way too specific. Nah, too specific. We don't have any rituals. Okay. The last half of this hasn't been as good as the first half, but that, I take everything back. That is the craziest thing to get ever, because we have a Guardian Chimera. That is a huge, huge deal. That is a second win con in our deck right there. Holy shit. I don't think that's makeable. I mean, that could come up, but you can only special summon if you have a other Trap Tricks monster. Oh, never mind. The first text of that was crazy, but after that it got worse. This is kind of cool. I think we play this. This is really cool. So basically, if you're down, like, they've been just crushing you. I mean, you can make a monster have 8,000 attack. Or even like in a neutral where it's like neither of you have done any damage yet, that's still 8,000 attack. And then in the graveyard, it'll become yours. So if you use that to get ahead, you can still make it 8,000 attack again. That's a cool card. I like that card a lot, actually. Well, we got tuners if we ever get synchros. Huh. This is kind of like a stall card if we make an Xyz monster. I don't know if that's good enough to play or not, but... Two Earth Synchro monsters. Okay, well, we can't make that. If the only face-up monster controller level 2 or lower, this card can attack your opponent directly. I mean, there's, in theory, some small scenarios where we could cheat stuff out with that, but if we get other Nephthys cards, that could be good. If this card is attacking, change it to a direct attack instead. Change this card to defense position. So, I mean, a lot of the time, basically, this can end a battle phase. That may be worth it. Ooh, back row removal at the cost of discarding. I think that's worth playing. That's pretty good. Okay, lots of interesting stuff here. We're going to have to take some time to look through these ones, actually. And we do have 2 Legacy Pack tickets as well, so... Yeah, that was... For the first 10 pool we did, that was really good. Really, really, really good. Like, I like that a lot. Savage Coliseum? I don't know if that's good or not. If I had a way to like force them to, or stop them from attacking, this becomes good, but I don't think I do. That's almost interesting, but not good. If it's level 4, I'd consider it, but... Okay, well... I mean, knowledge is good, I guess, but... Pendulum effect, you can add a face-up pendulum monster from your extract to your hand. That's not very good. You can special summon this card from your hand by attributing a DDD monster. Okay, before damage calculation, if this card battles opponent's monster, you can activate this effect. This card's type becomes double that monster's original attack. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing. The first time this card be destroyed by battle, each turn is not destroyed, and you take no battle damage from that battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a level 10 monster. I think that's still just 2 tributes, so... That could be playable over one of our other 2 tribute monsters. Well, we've certainly got better plays we can do in theory anyway. I mean, Wild plus Desperado. I mean, that's a free pop. It doesn't even have to be set, because with Wild you can activate it from the hand, so that's good. This is potentially like destroying a back row and a monster, which is really cool. Guardian Chimera is playable. if nothing else, like even if we don't summon monsters, he's a draw 3. Or no, one has to be from field. So it'll be a draw 2, pop 1. But I mean, you can literally normal summon Polymerization, so that's really good. Granted, Polymerization is currently just a 1 of, and I don't think we have any of the related cards to it that would search it. Yeah, that doesn't help us right now, so yeah. Okay, but then we also have this Laplace that, if we tribute summon it, is always inflicting their monster's attack to him, pretty much, so that's good. This card's really cool. Like, I just think this card is so sick. I don't even know if it'll be all that good, but it's sick. And this is probably the card I'm least confident about doing anything. And then we have back row removal, which is nice. And it doesn't have to be face up like our other one, so that's cool. Alright, we will do a couple more duels, hopefully get some wins. Not at all. Alright. I don't know if this hand really does much. But what are they playing? Hopefully the Labyrinth Field or card sleeves means nothing. But I'm kind of getting the feeling this could be Trap Tricks. Because I don't think there's Trap Tricks sleeves. So they may just be playing the Labyrinth sleeves because it's the closest second. And I am getting a little cold. So I'm going to get my blanket real quick. Let me do that. There we go. Oh, cool. Free win. Let's go. They disconnected while I was getting my blanket. Listen, I will shamelessly take them, so. That's a master pack. I clicked the wrong button. But that's a master pack. I don't know if it was a legacy pack or not. I didn't pay attention. Okay, I'll take another holo. That'd be nice. Cyber Phoenix. What does that one do again? When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, draw a card. Maybe? We got a couple of cyber cards now, which is funny. I don't see a scenario where that comes up, otherwise that'd be interesting, but... You banish the card from graveyard, target 2 face-up monsters to the field, including at least one protection princess, change them to face down. I think that's unlikely to happen for us. Snake Eyes O. Yeah? Wait a minute, this card may be worth playing. If a monster you control is destroyed by an opponent's attack or card effect, you can pay half your life points special summon this card. Cannot be targeted by card effects. If this card attacks the opponent's monster during the damage step, only negate the effects of that monster. And its attack becomes half its original attack. And once per battle, if this card battles during damage calculation, make this card's attack become equal to the highest original attack on the field. So it's really only going to work if they have multiple monsters, because otherwise you're going to crash. Which, I mean, isn't bad, potentially getting rid of, like, a big threat. I think that makes the cut, honestly. Oh, wait, I should check for legacy packs first. I've got 3. Alright. What am I hoping for out of here? So even some of the interesting stuff that I know of, like Kragan, I think takes water, so I don't know if we could use it. Yeah, that requires a lot. Your opponent draws 2 cards. What could be helpful out of here? That's not that helpful. And that requires multiple, which isn't good for Hydrolander even. Oh hey KCS, welcome to the stream, man. Cyber Phoenix is a good upstart. Honestly, it's probably playable for us. I mean, we're mainly just trying to see ways to get Hydrolander or... Well, now draw is really good actually too for Guardian Chimera, so that's something as well. Okay, I don't think that's very good. Bro, the legacy packs are kind of ass, honestly. But, okay, this is actually kind of an interesting hand. Can you make... I think you can just tribute summon it, unless I missed a line of text somewhere, so hopefully. I think I just go Cyber Phoenix first. And then I can Cyber Valley. It is cool seeing these Cyber cards, because I'm a huge Cyber Dragon enjoyer. But, like, these cards haven't even seen play in them in a long time, so... Okay. We probably just lose to Mermail, but... Kira, what are you doing? Cat was messing with the furniture. Cyber Valley used to be meta. Yeah, it did. Do I banish any of these? If this card is sent to graveyard, activate Water Monster's effect. It's probably worth just going ahead and call buying that. But yeah, I do miss seeing cards like these. They're just so flavorful. Like, Cyber Valley especially, you are right, it used to be meta. But even that feels like forever ago, so this is a huge nostalgia trip for me. Oh, I can Abyss or Acid Trap all my own stuff. That's dumb. What does that do? I don't know Mermail cards at all. It negates a spell. Okay, well that could be frustrating if we draw the polymerization for Guardian Chimera. We draw though. Grave Robber. They don't seem like a very spell-heavy deck. And the ones they do use, I think, are equipped, so they stay for longer. Or we just drew the new card. That's so cool. So we set. Activate. This card's so sick. And it's so cool that we get to activate like literally the first time. Can they stop it? Nope, they can't. Let's go. Okay. Awesome, awesome. It is funny that, you know, I've got Cyber Dragons and Iron Dragons right now too. I'm so happy that card resolved like right away. Fuck. Oh. Oh, who plays Mirror Force? Oh, that's really bad. And after such a cool fucking play too. Oh, oh man. Oldest trigger in the boat, yeah. Yep, it still hurts, you know? It still hurts even now. Well, I think we're in a top deck war is what we're in now. Boy, I tell you what, this does feel like old Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I swear, if that's 2 more Mirror Force, like... Oh boy. Okay, well, I have a back row removal, right? I have 1 back row removal. Okay, well, there's a response there. I can hand rip him, which is pretty cool. If I get to summon Theslos, that is. Okay, well, that went through at least. But I'm sure he's also just waiting, if he's got another Mirror Force, to do stuff later, so... Okay, 1800 attack monster. I mean, it does break over wild, which is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. We're up to 4 Engrave. You know what's funny? If I draw Hydralander, it is actually good for me to Acid Trap Hole my own monster, which is very funny. Okay, I don't know Mermail. I don't know if they actually use their extra deck a lot. Because if they do, this is sick. Okay, discard special. Alright. Been messing around with the new Tenyi support. It's decent but not game breaking. I kind of feel that way about the new Blue Eyes stuff that came out of the structure deck. Because I did the same thing with that. I was playtesting it, and it's cool. It's really cool, but it's not going to break the game. I didn't read the new Tenyi support yet, though, but I did see the art, and they look sick. One thing I don't know is how well do they interact with Sword Soul? Is it like just Tenyi support, or is it also indirect Sword Soul support? Because I'm not sure on that. Is that an Xyz? It is. Alright, let's go. I may not even be able to summon anything off of it, because that's a Sea Serpent, but it's gone. And I do get a special summon. Oh, because, right, that's what Xyz's same level as rank. Okay, so I'm just going to summon you in defense. Generic Field Spell Searcher has a Worm Synchro 8. Does Tenyi or Sword Soul use Field Spells a whole lot? I don't think Sword Soul does. I never played a Field Spell in Sword Soul, but... Okay, I think I actually just set Pashul. It's not even worth hand ripping. I mean, there's nothing to hand rip, I mean, but... Tenyi, yes, Sword Soul has that. Okay. So maybe we're just gonna see a flip, right? It was always Sword Soul with a little Tenyi. Maybe there's a play in Tenyi with a little Sword Soul. But granted, I think TCG-wise anyway, Sword Soul got hit pretty hard by Baron getting negated, or banned. Oh god, is he comboing? Please don't combo. We were having a nice old Yu-Gi-Oh! Until now. Don't combo on me. Who did you target? I think I'll always have an appreciation for Tenyi as well, just for being a deck that tried to make normal monsters feel interesting. Of course you attack the Pashul. Did a 2-card combo that ended on Secret Village plus Iris, Grandmaster, and new Tenyi Secret. Not efficient, but it's an option. I mean, let's see. Secret Village is pretty good. I mean, obviously going first, but it's pretty good against like U-Bell decks. Because they are super reliant on that continuous spell for a lot of what they do. I'm gonna get Mirror Force right now, aren't I? I knew what you meant, KCS. But, I mean, I don't know. I like the more, like, kind of niche stuff like that anyway. It's kind of the problem I've had with Master Duel recently, is there's so much less of those lower power niche decks. Like, you're seeing way more just U-Bell, just stun, and stuff like that. I want to see more of that stuff come up again. I want to see the top decks brought down, but also the smaller decks. Okay. They surrendered. Let's go. 2800 attack is hard to get over, I guess, you know? I'll take it. A lot of my cards actually got to do stuff that time. That was really cool. I'm super happy about that. But yeah, I want to see more of that. And Ancient Gear is a good example of it. Ancient Gear was one that came in with a lot of hype. And I was seeing it a lot early on, but I've been seeing it less and less. You can search Necro Valley and Summon Breaker, which is a bad summon limit. I mean, Necro Valley, it's kind of a bit more specific. Like, it's only good against certain decks, but it's also not terrible. Let's see. I don't think any of these are good. Eek. Yeah, I mean, this is all way too specific stuff. Dawn Thousand's Throne. Hey, Zodiac, welcome to the stream, man. It's been going pretty well so far. You have Exceed already? Oh, do I? Okay. Or is that just the structure deck one, though? Because I may have chose the Link structure deck, I'm not sure. But I do have Link, so I mean, if I have a second one, that is not bad. You don't think it's in the Link structure? Okay. I'll have to check that one out. The only question I have for Parallel Exceed is like, I mean, I guess it can be tribute fodder maybe, but currently, oh wait, no, it becomes level 4. So actually, I can use that for my Xyz monsters. Okay, well that's not very good. I think we're past setting monsters and hoping for the best, so I don't think I need that one. Oh, that is a good point. Because it's 2 names, Parallel Exceed is bad for Hydrolander. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's probably true. I will bookmark it. Yeah, I swear, Hydrolander is such a crazy card, but he is so restrictive. Okay, but the Felgrand was a good find, so it was still worth looking through the deck again, I think. Felgrand was a big deal. Like, having a Tribute Banish like that is pretty powerful, I think. So... Alright. Regular dual box, car mate. Maybe not anything too crazy. Sign that with car. Yeah, I'm hoping that is like... I'm playing Blue Eyes kind of stuff, you know? Hey, we opened Dynatag. That's funny. Okay. Tiki Soul... Okay, maybe it's not full power Resonator stuff, right? Like... Maybe he's playing anime. Okay, I like seeing that. Probably still makes Red Rising, right? Yeah. Okay, I think this is like a older Red Resonator deck. Before all the new stuff. Hopefully. We'll just have to see what they add off of which, I guess. If it's the older one, I think I could have a chance. Yeah, this is like 2016-ish. Yeah, it is funny looking back on it because Red Dragon Archfiend really did spend... Oh, there's the new one. They really did spend a lot of time relying on, like, Witch of the Black Forest and stuff like that. Okay, well, seeing Vision Resonator is pretty bad, but... I'm still going to give this a chance because it still feels like it could be more anime, so, you know... Maybe they make the level 10 Dragon Archfiend card, not Baron. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at their deck after this, because I am curious. They're making some weird decisions. It is level 10. Alright. We have ways we can out this, actually, so... And we can blank the whole Summon Resonator cards, too. Activates all this after the Synchro. And they normal summoned already. Oh no, they searched it off of that, didn't they? They get back Vision. It's once per turn, so they can't summon it again. Huh. Okay, well, there's potential to make it out of this with something, you know? I think for now, I will just set, and set. And hope for the best, really. Because, you know, it is a very weird low power Red Dragon Archfiend deck. However, that's still quite a bit stronger than a lot of what we can do if we don't see very specific cards. The deck's come a long way, but it's still pretty bad. I wonder if it's going to be worth trying to keep stuff from being destroyed. 2 tuners. 10, 3, 2. Okay, well, that makes sense. So they're going to make another level 8? They can't make the Abyss because it needs to be a synchro. Another Scarlet Red Dragon Arching. It only destroys special summon monsters, which is nice. Add another spell trap, though, is pretty bad. Oh, they're going for absolute power force. Okay, its crazy stuff only happens if it battles a monster, though. But it does inflict piercing. Oh, I may just be dead. Because I don't get my flips now. Or the flip tokens, I mean. And I can't activate Wing on it. But I can summon Tiki Soul, activate Wing. How much are they going to do to me? 24. So 48 off of that. I could have swore they already activated that, but... You know what's crazy? That it's also not once per turn, so that's funny. I think I live somehow. Because they'll do double damage, right. But that's only 48. Summon Tiki Soul. Wing. It doesn't die from that battle. Which means the Scarlet Archfiend will also have to attack it. And it's only specifically that one, right? Okay, it's a lot more damage than I thought it was going to be, but... Tiki Soul. Summon. Wing. I think this does nothing, but... I think this is so, like... I live a turn just to die the next one. But I did survive a turn. Oh wait, I just thought about it weird. Yeah. Fuck. Oh wait, I can actually still live. Dying attack coming up. $200 life points and a dream, indeed. Oh, I'm dead. I forgot that they can do that. Yep. Boy, this is very similar to my last hand. Okay, well, I mean, it can do things. By do things, I mean it can stall till I maybe do things, but... Yeah, I have to say, pulling Called By out of the first 10 packs was crazy. Okay, well, there's no way I'm beating Centurion. I don't think it's even worth entertaining Centurion. They don't even put half their shit in the grave. You can eventually beat good decks. You beat Yubel multiple times today. Yeah, that's... For me, currently, that sounds insane, but... And honestly, that's still impressive just because I know you said you were playing Bad Hero. Right? Like Bad D Hero. So, I imagine D Hero can have a rough time against Yubel. Are they actually playing Valmonica? I wonder. Two decks, actually. Bad D Hero and Bad Pen Magician. Okay, actually, I think I'd just go ahead and... Yeah. If I'm lucky, you don't have searches. Isn't, Simo, the one who, like, started all this, isn't he also playing like a pendulum deck right now, I think. Ooh, it's Sprite. Okay, there's actually a chance here. Because Starry Dragon Cycle is an insane card. Oh, he's still manning Insect? Okay, I just saw one episode where he like tried Pendulum. And he clearly did not like it. But he was also winning with it a lot. That's just what I remember. I think Pen Magicians are cool. And they have a strength that very few decks have for something like this to me. Which is there are so many like niche interactions Pen Magicians can do that obviously in Constructed doesn't come up. But are actually pretty handy in something like this. Okay. This is great. This is so good. And I can summon one of his monsters. So I think I just get Sprite Blue. Probably just go ahead in defense mode. Dude, Starry Dragon Cycle is so crazy. Like, it's actually just a crazy card. I can't believe I actually, like... I can't believe I somehow, like, situated this well. Because now I'm going to hand rip them. Oh, well this is why they're having such a hard time. Their hand's full of hand traps that just do nothing against me. By the way, I just realized all that time ago Live Twin Sunny Snitch. Okay, so they had a different one, I guess, but... Okay, so they drew a back row. Oh. If they can't do anything about this, I just... How much attack does Chimera have? Okay, you can max C, that's fine. 3,300. Ooh. Okay, so... They may not be able to do anything next turn still. Which is kind of what we're hoping for. As we summon for the first time... Yorian Chimera! Activate effect. We draw one, and we get to pop two. So the back row and that go. And they're living on 500 life points. Yeah, Chimera is so cool. Like, I do like that I got him so much. I can't believe I pulled Polymerization more than anything, though. I thought, like, he was going to be unusable for so much longer than he was. And they open combo. Okay, Gamma Burst isn't enough currently. They may actually pull it through right at the very end here. I haven't used Dynatag yet, though, so that could be funny. If I draw into Dynatag, that's funny. Okay, this isn't enough attack, right? Yeah. That is true. Chimera's untargetable as well. Does Smashers target if they wanted to go Smashers? No. Okay, so if they can go Smashers, then they can out this. But they already summoned Jet. And search Gamma Burst. Okay, so what's their play? They're locked into Link 2s. SP is a Link 2, though. Oh, so you do have DP. DP is very, very good. Virtual World Shinshin's pretty sick, too, especially if it's a Royal. Ah, there's the SP. Oh, but it targets. And they don't realize that. They just have to target their own card, don't they? No, they can target my graveyard, that's right. Okay, but if they can't do anything from here, I win. Yes! Chimera is so good. Oh, that's actually funny. Yep, just go straight to battle. Okay, that doesn't matter. Oh, wait. It's SP if I activate or if anything? Okay. Okay, for a second I thought they could chain SP to their stuff. Yes. Okay. That... Dude, I'm saving that replay just because... I just beat Sprite Live Twin with this deck. That's a saved replay is what that is. Thank you. I'd like to take some of the credit for playing it well, but honestly, for the most part, it really is that I top decked Poly. Like, top decking Poly was just insane right there. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, Alpha's funny, but nothing. That is true. I did rip a card with Theslos and Burn, which was good. Which, by the way, Theslos has been so good in general. Ripping Exodia out of that one duelist hand was very funny. Okay, I don't think these do anything, but... I didn't even know Kawakimeru's had a zombie monster. But apparently they do. See, I would almost consider this if it didn't have that last line of text. Like, I've been playing, not in this, like, just for fun. I've been messing with Drytron. Pure Drytron, not Herald stuff. And they've got some in-archetype cards that are just kind of like... I mean, it's not terrible. It does things, but... it's also, like, kind of useless. Let's see. Is this... I don't know if you can see my cat freaking out on my couch back there, but I don't think Gearfra's that usable. When your opponent's monster declares attack, tribute one monster, target the attacking monster, destroy that target, then inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. I mean, that's playable, actually, I think. That's the first time a Legacy pack has been good. Yeah, it is kind of a bad Sakuretsu, but, like, bad Sakuretsu is, like, better than no Sakuretsu. One day, maybe we'll get a zombie world and start trying to build something there. Once per turn, you can return one other monster you control. No. Just no. I've been trying to think, like, what's the quickest turn I could get out Hydralander in an ideal scenario? And I think it is Misk, Dynatag, Hydralander in hand. Raikou on field. Because you can discard Misk even though you're not protecting anything. discard Dynatag for a battle phase, set the Raikou, it'll mill on flip, and then Hydralander's ideally online. So there is, in theory, a turn 2 Hydralander play in this deck currently. So I've got to hope for that. Or, you know, also Guardian Chimera, so Poly is really good for that. Unless they've bricked, I just die, I think. And unfortunately, I have to play for the plan that they've bricked. So I need to go ahead and call by the search. Oh, that's really bad for me. Actually, that's like really bad. Also, Galaxy Bystials. I have never seen Galaxy Bystials before. Wait, what? Okay. Plan number 2. They don't understand their own cards. I worked myself into a winning position from that. Now they do get that effect, unfortunately. Oh, Raikou is a light. Yeah. So if I draw a Hydralander, they can actually set me back. Actually, a lot of my monsters are light monsters. Okay. Currently, what is my play? What is my play? Because they have Magnema in hand. What did they search? They added Galaxy Expedition. But they can't activate Expedition right now. Okay. So I know Magnema in hand. Possibly just a Galaxy Expedition face down. I think I let this go. I obviously... Do I destroy? No, I don't think I destroy you, actually. I think I destroy something else. One of these back row. Okay, well that's fine. I don't think I have a number monster even if he was trying to go that route. Yeah. We'll just hit one of the back row. We hit Galaxy. Nice. And we milled 2 Earths. Okay. Okay, so set. Okay. I can get rid of Druis Worm, but they can Magnema it, which is a problem. But I just have to play to get rid of Druis Worm. I think this may be the first time I resolved Cosmos effect, at least, but... Yep, they're banishing the Raikou. Which is unfortunate, but not much I can do about it. Activate. You know, Cosmo's one of those decks that it would be cool if it got support. I just don't know what they would do for it. Because Cosmo's in a weird spot where it's kind of one of those decks where its whole gimmick is kind of tied to an older style of play, you know? I don't know how you speed it up to the point you would need to. Wait, what? Oh, you can just special summon himself. I didn't know that about this card. You know, that is a good point. Yubel was that way. Don't get me wrong. I think you're right. I mean, Konami can be super creative sometimes when they want to be. Sometimes I think they're a little bit reckless, though, like with Yubel. Oh, a deck that destroys a bunch of fiends. There's no way this would pair with anything that had recently been meta-relevant, right? But honestly, Cosmo, I don't know if they would even... You'd have to worry about it being splashable on anything. Cosmos are a bit more insulated. I always like seeing support for pretty much any old deck, for the most part, though. It's just nice to see. Yeah, they get it. It's a shame that's only for the turn. Oh, they had a second Druid's Worm. The return of Cosmo Fire King's Hand. You know, I wouldn't even hate that, honestly, though. Oh, they added it with Magnemite. Okay. Okay. Can they out Pashul? Do they have an out Pashul? It's kind of weird that they would add Druid's Worm with Magnemite, though. Just because it's like... Maybe you're not playing Lubellion, but... If you're playing Lubellion, just get Lubellion. Like, it's so much better. Oh yeah, that still doesn't out Pashul. Dude, they are doing some weird stuff. Even for a Galaxy player, like, this is weird. Now, I know this searches, but... Like, tribute to Bestials for Afterglow. Search Galaxy. Okay. Silver tier. Yeah, it feels very silver tier, I gotta say. You know, and I will say, this has been illuminating. Because on my main account, I haven't been in anything below gold for a long time. And I'm generally just in gold after season resets, right? I'm pretty much a platinum duelist for the most part. I've done the master grind before. It was miserable, but I've done it. I had convinced myself it's like the skill gap between players is not that large in this game. Having been in silver and bronze and stuff for a bit, I do have to take back those thoughts because there are some players who the lines they have made are not even connected sometimes, you know? They have one of those, like, you know, broken dot kind of lines, what they've got. Okay, they are finally starting to get some pieces going, I think. They can make a rank 8, which is something. It is very fascinating, and I do think, to be fair, you see some fun deck building choices in there, in these lower stuff too, which I appreciate. You know, you get more of that, like, this card is in my deck because it looks cool, which can lead to some funny stuff. And I think this may be one of those cases, because I don't really know what Bestials are doing for Galaxy, other than adding to their bricking problem. Because I tried to play this deck. I think Galaxies look really cool. Yeah, Magnemite does add a dragon, I guess. But, like, I feel like Galaxy either OTKs you or you lose for the most part. So Magnamut's add during the end phase doesn't help it a whole lot. But that is a good point. That may be their thought process. Okay, so they did detach. Oh, you know what? That actually may do it. Because if they're smart, they can banish Pashul with Photon Dragon. It's kind of a shame because if I saw any of my like good cards, I actually think this was very winnable. But wait, I do have a Mannequin Cat as a number monster? Seriously? Making Galaxy Eyes Soul Third. Can that pop? Oh, it can only pop a special summon during your opponent's main phase. Why are Galaxy cards like so stupid sometimes? It's like, listen. It's a pop that you have to discard a Photon and Galaxy, or, we'll be nice and say, or, you could discard one Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to pop a special summon monster during your opponent's turn only. It's cards like this where I'm like, they never wanted Galaxy Eyes to be good. Like, they went out of their way to be like, you will not be playable. Okay, well, I actually live. I wonder if they're gonna have a moment. Yep, maybe it'll work the third time, you know? I don't know where this is coming from, but I bet you if I attack it a third time, it will die. Okay, so Hydralander's not online, which is a problem. And what's funny is, for as much as I was shit-talking this card, if he has Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in hand, I could lose on the spot. And actually, he did choose a monster negate, so... if only the summon was a quick effect. Yeah, unfortunately I do just lose, I think. I think I have to stall one more turn. If I can live one more turn, we're good. I remember Reinforced Truthing Pashul. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what Reinforced Truthing does, but with a card like Pashul, I can only imagine some of the stuff that people came up with back in the day for him, when the format was slower. And, you know, I do have to say, by the way, X-Sabers have some of the coolest artwork in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't care what you have to do, make them at least rogue at some point. Summon a level 2 or lower warrior from your graveyard. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah, Gotham's handwrit and all that is bad, but you know what? Ban Gotham's even, right? And just make a new Gotham's that doesn't handwrit, but does something cool. Like, X-Sabers deserve, with their artwork, to be good. Yeah, I totally think you're right, because like Gotham's is like infinite hand ripping potentially, right? Because like he's not once per turn, I don't think. Yeah, you would need to fix that. But like, God, all these cards just look sick. Yeah, they are one of the dual terminal lore decks too, aren't they? There's unironically a combo to hand rip all their cards without losing advantage. I believe it. People went to some pretty extreme links with Dark World to do that for a long time. Voltroll and Ragigura. Didn't they do something kind of like that in the anime? I feel like that happened in the anime. Yeah, I thought it happened. Because it's the super heavy samurai guy, right? And like somehow he wins, even though he had no cards in hand. Because like all of his stuff has like graveyard effects. 32... Okay, well, he has game. One turn longer and I may have been able to bring him back. But, oh well. Okay, you know, you bring up a good point. Surely it would not be Cyber Dragons. Okay, I think I need to set. Yep. Well, I thought went into that one. To be fair, actually, a little bit did, because I was tempted to set my Light Sworn, but if I draw a Hydrolaner, I actually want to activate her effect. Okay, not Cyber Dragons. Watch him have a Cyber Dragon mate and be playing Hero or something. I think I would have preferred Hero. Okay, well, I go ahead and I get rid of that. Okay, the Tribute may be worth actually keeping here, so. God, they have Ray and Rose in hand. Okay, well, I don't feel like even entertaining. Sky Striker does one of those things where it's like, if you're playing a good deck, I actually like playing against it. But when you're playing a bad deck, the problem with Sky Striker is it has a false sense of hope in it. Because they take forever to kill you. Even though you have lost the game by like turn 2, generally. So. Yeah, in general, if you're playing good decks, I like playing Sky Striker. It is interesting. And I do know that they got their own manga. I haven't read it, but I know they got it. Okay, well this does kind of conflict. Currently, because I want to set Cyber Phoenix, but I don't want to tribute Cyber Phoenix, so I guess I just hold it. But yeah, Sky Striker is one of those decks too that they got like a huge influx of support over the last couple of years. Because for quite a while, they really didn't have an insane amount of support, all things considered. And then all of a sudden they have like, what, they added like a couple different main deck monsters, multiple extra deck monsters. Linkage was crazy for them. Dude, Boreload, I love the mate, but like, they shrunk him down a little bit too much, you know? Okay, summon with no effect. Do we have another Masochist Duelist here? I think we might actually have a Masochist Duelist here. Okay. So, first time I'm activating his effect, by the way, I think. Because I can change his battle position, and I inflict piercing. I'll go ahead and flip him up. So that's 600 damage. Oh, I forgot his effect does put an attack restriction on things. But that's okay. It was still the right play. I just probably should have left Cyber Phoenix in defense mode. Which... his effect in theory could come up. So maybe I won't regret it, but... my face downs are Chaos Burst. And Call it by that. Yeah, I think this is a Masochist player. Is Ironclaw only when Goki battles? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say maybe you should have kept that in hand, but... alright. I will actually summon Scale Bomber for the first time, because its effect will be live. It could be a bot. I'm not sure, but it's possible he just doesn't have much of anything. Which, that would still be weird just because he summoned Ironclaw and attack. But... unless he didn't realize that Cyber's Wizard only pierces if you use its effect. Maybe he thought it just always does piercing. Yeah, Rescorpio could be... oh wait, no, we're fine. We're fine if it's Rescorpio. Because we have Chaos Burst. We'll just Chaos Burst it. I will go ahead and call by that search, I think. Just to try and keep on the aggressive side of things. I also have a monster effect negate with this. It's just, it has to be on the field, so... oh, are we disconnecting? I say we, not me. Are they disconnecting? Yeah. Connection failed. Okay. I'm gonna guess maybe their Masochist run is not going so well right now. They may not be having a good day. But we ranked up. Silver 3. Let's go. Alright. That is true. Getting yourself some Gokis is nice, just for deck thinning if nothing else, because every one of them tags to the other one. And honestly, Rescorpio is one of the better ones to have. Like, a 2300 normal summon is not bad when you're in Masochist. You know, I don't know that we will ever be doing Evol stuff, but there's a world where that comes up. Bro, why is this the Elemental Hero pack? I will keep an eye out for some Elemental Hero stuff, though, because that's kind of crazy. Yeah, that's actually really a crazy card. So, you could, in theory, game them in one turn with an Elemental Hero fusion. That's kind of crazy. target one face-up monster opponent controls. You can use that monster as synchro material this turn. You cannot battle the turn you activate this. Okay, if we get a synchro deck, that's kind of crazy. You get like a level 10 synchro, a level 2 tuner. A lot of big boss monsters are level 8. That's kind of crazy. Each time a monster is synchro summon, place 2 signal counters on this card. If this card in its owner's control is destroyed, special summon Crimson Dragon from your extra deck. Okay. Remove 4, 7, or 10 signal counters from your field. Apply the appropriate effect. Increase or decrease levels. Special summon Tuner from Grave. Special summon Synchro from Grave. Okay, yeah. So basically, we've now got 2 avenues we could end up going down the line. Hero, Synchro. Because we've got polymerization. Like, there is a world where we try it. But man, you need a lot of names for heroes. Like, you need a lot of names. The only way without many names it works is if you get Sunrise. He may be better than the plant tribute I've currently got. More attack may just be better, honestly. Dude, we have so many Mecha Phantom Beast cards. Like, yeah, we've got a lot of... I'm going to have to start looking at what all we've actually got for Mecha Phantom Beast, I guess. Just because there may be enough to start actually playing Phantom Beast cards. Okay, I will say, if we get some generic links, this may be good. Yeah, I'm super happy with how the deck's going. Such a sick card. Still can't believe I pulled him. Alright, but I do think that is going to do it for this one. Been going for about 2.5 hours now. Not too bad. It's getting a little bit late for me, but we got a lot of wins in today. I'm super excited about that. And you will definitely see me doing more of this. This has been a lot of fun in a time where I don't find normal Master Duel that fun. So I've been enjoying this a lot. Definitely going to keep it up. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. And to everyone watching, thank you so much. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. I'm out of here. Peace out, guys.